What is up, everybody? This is Now, and welcome back, or welcome if you are new to the channel. And today we are going to be talking about some facts about the man known as Cain Marko, aka the Unstoppable Juggernaut. Now, I'm going to start us off. I'm going to give kind of a flavor here, and it's just because there's some confusion with people around this. Just because he's an X-Men villain, especially an older X-Men villain. And that is, he's actually not a mutant, but instead is given his powers for the magic of a deity known as Sidorak. Not much is known about the deity other than he uses an avatar, which currently is Cain Marko, and was Cain Marko to start out with. And he's like, I don't know, he's called a demon, but at the same time he's been worshipped as a god. Enough about that, let's actually get into the main facts. At number 1, he has been able to fight on equal footing with both World War Hulk and King Hyperion. World War Hulk is the strongest adaptation of the Hulk outside of Warbreaker. And King Hyperion is a Hyperion that has traveled the multiverse, killing anyone in his way, you know, Thors, Hawks, Blue Marvels, you name it. And Juggernaut was able to fight with them both on equal footing. Against World War Hulk, they were both full power, nothing was wrong with them, and they were going blow for blow. The only thing at the end of the fight is, you know, once the Juggernaut gets going, you can't stop the Juggernaut. And Hulk knew that, and just let Juggernaut keep going. Now against Hyperion, both were extremely depowered. Hyperion had been depowered by nanites going through his body, and Juggernaut had been depowered by the Captain Universe entity, and was also somewhat depowered by Sidorak. Nevertheless, both of them still fought equally. Now, I do believe Juggernaut needed the help of the Thunderbolts, which is the team he was currently a part of, when he fought Hyperion, to finish the job. But otherwise, he was going blow for blow with him, just as he was World War Hulk. Moving on to number 2, he is the stepbrother of Charles Xavier. Xavier was adopted by Cain Marko's family, and that's about it. Made them stepbrothers. Nothing else to say. At number 3, he had a brief relationship with Jennifer Walters, aka the She-Hulk, after he turned himself in, trying to do more good than bad. And she was his caseworker. But it turns out that this She-Hulk, at least the one he had the relationship with, was an alternate version. At number 4, he proved that he can take a fight against even superpowered people without being powered up as the Juggernaut. And he proved this when he beat Colossus in a bullfight when Colossus was using his powers. At number 5, as you can see in the panels, he does not need food, water, or air to survive. In the panels above, or on screen, he survived for a month just going through mountain, bedrock, yada yada yada, until he got to the surface. At number 6, he joined the X-Men for some time. This was around when he was trying to do good, and it was before he joined up with the Thunderbolts. I believe when he joined up with the X-Men, it was in, let's see, 2003. And he had a new suit because Sidorak basically took almost all of his powers away. And because he didn't like that he was trying to do good, and basically depowered him. I mean, he still had superhuman strength, but I believe this was an unstable molecule armor, which gave him some of the same feats as, you know, Sidorak's magic, but nowhere near the strength level of Juggernaut. At number 7, he actually shows he has one of the greatest healing factors in the MU, or Marvel Universe. I would even argue to say it's on par with Wolverine's or even greater in terms of regeneration. Once he was reduced to a skeleton by a guy called Despele. I don't know exactly how to pronounce his name. Now, at the time, this guy was Reality Warper level. And, Juggernaut took a hit and was completely torn to bones and just showed he did not care. Another cool fact is this was a Juggernaut one-shot. And I believe it's the only comics he's had, and this is one-shot. So I thought that was a little bit cool. At number 8, currently in the comics, he was given enough power by Sidorak to kill Sidorak. Like, he has more power than Sidorak himself right now. That's just... like, to make that kind of bargain, you've got to be crazy, stupid, and everything in between. At number 9, with the many crossovers that DC and Marvel has done, I believe this was sometime after Marvel vs. DC, and he ended up fighting Wonder Woman. Now, he did lose to her, but he also gave her a run for the money. So, I think that's pretty cool that he can take on the Amazon Princess, considered one of the strongest in DC. And at number 10, as I already mentioned earlier, he has served with the Thunderbolts. This was when he was trying to do, better. It was a bit of time after the X-Men, like a pretty good chunk of time. I believe it was 2010 when he joined up with the Thunderbolts. It was Crossbones, Ghost, believe Moondragon, and quite a few others. And it was also, I believe the team was led at the time by Luke Cage, and it was during Dark Reign. Or right before. One of the two. Alright, that ends it for the facts. I hope you guys enjoyed them. I found them pretty interesting looking up. This was definitely a time-consuming to make sure, I had scans, trying to find the comics they were from, what year. It's just a very time-consuming process, so if you could leave a like to show your support, I would very much appreciate it. If you have anything to say down in the comments, like a character you would like to see, please put that down there, and I will try to do my best to provide. And after all of that, check out the rest of the channel, and if you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe so you can stick around for more. Anyways, have yourselves a good day or night, and I will see you next time. Take care.